Good evening, good evening, good evening. Long time not using this platform, this StreamYard, where I can do this kind of using semi-professional way. Anyway, let's talk, shall we? Uh, this last week, I've been up in Washington, D.C. for the Disability Policy Seminar, and we did 3 Hill visits and one, actually 4, I guess you could say. One was occurred by my representative. It wasn't a real Hill visit where we had a chance to really talk, or I didn't. But I know, I hope our friend George Mark did. That's not what I'm talking about, though. One of the Hill visits, one of the representatives wasn't mine, but he was a representative for Arkansas, was talking about shelter workshops and how nice they are and how they give people work. And there's some things I want to say there, but they do give people work, something to do, but they don't pay them anything. If they gave them something to work that was legit and that was uh, at least minimum wage instead of sub minimum pennies for piecework, that would be okay. I mean, it would still be a sheltered workshop or a workshop environment, but it wouldn't be paying them nothing really. But that's really not what I want to talk about. Yes, that's important, but what I want to talk about is what happened at the end of the meeting. This congressman, who shall remain nameless, but let's just say him and Cawthorn had a little disagreement there, but that's not what this is about. This congressman was talking about, said something about can't and want when it comes to people with this. I think he was really talking about people with disabilities. Either they can't work or they want work. WON apostrophe T, CAN apostrophe T. And I turned around and I said, you know what? It's time to drop the apostrophe T because people with disabilities can work. Thank you, Kimberly. I don't know if you were told about this, but you might know what I'm talking about. People with disabilities can work, and when they can work, we all win. We all won. So you know what? It's time to drop the apostrophe T when it comes to thinking about people with disabilities and work. Many of them, WANT, want to work. Oh, I'm going to tweet him, you know, but they can't work. They cannot find work that will hire them, so they WANT want to work. I'm sorry, I'm on a soapbox here and drinking my coffee, so I'm caffeinated. Anyway, hope you have a good night. I've had a great week, no matter what. Some eyes were open to a few things, but I've had a great week. And I'm energized. And I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to speak. I'm ready to encourage Arkansans with disabilities to speak up for their rights. Not just Arkansans, people with disabilities, Americans with disabilities. No, not just Americans. Citizens, global citizens with disabilities. It's time to speak up for our rights because you know what? They're just going to run all over us if we don't speak up for our rights and fight back. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Talk to you later.